From Williamstown High School, Comcast Cable Channel 5 presents High School Wrestling. Tonight it's the Dragons of Kingsway and the Braves of Williamstown. Hello everyone, with John Vogening, I'm John Mondelli, and Vogue, we're kicking off the wrestling season on Channel 5 tonight with a big matchup in the Tri-County Royal Division.
Huge matchup, and it's going to go a long way in deciding who wins the championship. Kingsway, the returning champion, and Williamstown, an up-and-coming team that has a lot of weapons, and it features Williamstown, Delsey, and Kingsway as being the favorites in the league, although Deptford is raising its head. So it should be an interesting match tonight.
Yeah, every year it seems like it's Delsey and Kingsway in this conference or in this side of the division. But this year you mentioned Deptford, you mentioned Williamstown, some newcomers over here in the Royal Division that can make some noise.
And I think it's a tribute to the coaches. I mean, we know what Jesse Castro has done. He's had an excellent record at Kingsway over the last 6-7 years, and Danny Calhoun is a young, refreshing face on the scene. His third year now at Williamstown High School, and he's got the kids believing in themselves. So just right off the bat tonight, these two coaches going to head-to-head, and then Greg Sawyer from Delsey and Joe Hollywood from Deptford give us four excellent coaches, and we can't discount anybody else in the Royal, but they seem to be the favorites.
Well, when we look at Kingsway, we notice a lot of new faces. I mean, gone from last year's team, Logue, Barber, Tatum, Gray, Rhodes. I mean, they lose a lot of veteran leadership. 7 sophomores in this lineup today, just 3 seniors.
Yeah, and I think that's going to take its toll, although Jesse Castro has worked these guys into shape. They're starting to heal a little bit. They've come off a rough holiday season, and they're getting ready to go to the Virginia Duels. So, you know, he has to have everybody ready for tonight. He knows this is a definite threat in the division this year, so I think he'll have them ready to wrestle this evening.
And also, Williamstown's very young. 9 freshmen and sophomores. 4 freshmen, 5 sophomores in their lineup, just 1 senior, Kevin Agresta. So we got 2 young teams, and I'll tell you what, it means a lot of good wrestling in the upcoming years in Tri-County.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see just how that pans out tonight, because we know they're starting at 140 pounds. If Williamstown gets the toss and gets the odd weight classes, what they want, that's going to go a long way in determining what change is going to happen as the match goes on.
Now, I know you had a chance to look at all, you know, the weigh-in sheet and the records and see who's matching up against who. How do you see this match breaking down?
Well, earlier when I looked at it, I saw Williamstown winning as many as 6 matches. Now, that's going to be determined by the draw tonight. Who gets the odd and the even, because that's going to allow one of the coaches maybe to make some moves. I don't see Kingsway making many moves. We already saw a couple new names that weren't in the lineup the last time they wrestled. If Williamstown comes to wrestle, Dan Calhoun sees them as being in the match, maybe losing by 8-9 points. If not, it could be worse.
Okay, should be interesting. We're going to have all the action coming up next here on Channel 5. And welcome back to Williamstown High School. John Mondelli with John Vogening to kick off of our wrestling season here on Channel 5. 140 pounds, Voge. It's a junior, Stan Morrison, for Williamstown, and a sophomore, 140, Mark Haig for Kingsway.
And an undefeated junior for Williamstown. This is a big match, 140 pounds. Williamstown got the flip of the coin. They got the odd matches, so that's what Dan Calhoun needed going into this match.
And of course, Vogue, we mention this every year, but a lot of times we're deceived by the amount of losses for teams like Kingsway, Camden Catholic, Paulsboro, but it's the tournaments they're in. And, you know, you look at those 4 losses for Haig, but don't forget, he wrestled in the Beast.
That's right, and he just got the opening takedown, so he's got the advantage.
He doesn't have the opening takedown yet, Vogue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he finished it off. I see.
Of course, Haig was having having a fine freshman year last year and got injured at the end of the year.
Right. Morrison doing a great job. Great job of staying out of that. Morrison, 3rd in the districts at 130 pounds last year when he had 20 wins. First in the Overbrook tournament this year.
You ready? Come on, come on. 55 seconds left, period number 1. course, both of these teams will have to wrestle Delsey later on down the road.
Which ultimately seems on paper that will decide the Tri-County Conference Royal. Stalemate called.
Matter of fact, Delsey has Kingsway on January 29th and Williamstown on February 2nd, so that'll be a big week for them.
Huge week.
Come on, keep up. Come up.
And of course, Deptford looming in the background. That'll be interesting to see how Deptford does this year.
And with the addition of DeJuan Collins, as we mentioned on the show the other day, it's a huge boost for Deptford. See Jesse Castro sitting in the corner sitting in the bench for Kingsway. Veteran coach. Nice tilt move.
There's the takedown.
There. Yep. That was huge too. That was in the last 10 seconds. See Dan Calhoun encouraging his wrestler.
Dan Calhoun had a nice high school career, huh, Coach?
Yes,
he did. Remember where?
Well, he was at Highland for a year, then he was at Washington Township. That's where he finished up. Went to Gloucester County College, two-time All-American there, and then he went on to North Carolina and wrestled 2 years of varsity there, including a year when he was an NCAA qualifier. Third year here at Williamstown High School.
Oh, by the way, I knew the answer to the high school question. I was just leading you into it. They get a little bit of trouble. There's the reversal, tied at 2.
That ties it up.
Get down, Ray.
Calhoun, in fact, a 3-time district champion.
Knees and
John
hands.
won the Region 8 tournament as a senior, was third in the
Okay,
state.
he's set on top.
1995 graduate of Washington Township High School. And this is a big opening match for both teams.
Yes, well, I think it's one that Williamstown needs more than Kingsway.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If Williamstown loses this bout, John, the advantage swings back to Kingsway.
Watch that knee pad. Come on.
Potentially dangerous was the reason that the action was stopped because of the action on the knee.
We talked about all the sophomores. This is the first of, 7 or 8 sophomores we're going to see for Kingsway.
Yeah. And, both coaches are confident in their sophomores. They're confident that they've been teaching them the right things and that they can produce.
Still green. Still green.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, brother. Nice fight.
Reverse.
3 back points. That makes it 5-2 Morrison.
A nice fight by Haig to come off his back, John.
Keep your weight on it. Keep your weight on it. Keep your weight on it.
Keep it on the back.
Dan Calhoun, who had an illustrious high school career and an outstanding career in the next level, that is so much of this game is mental.
With 26 seconds left, it's key for Haig here, Voge, to get at least 1 before the end of the period. Cut that lead down to 2.
Especially when the third period, I'm sure he'll be starting down. So he wants to get that within 2, so the reversal would tie it up.
Easy with the elbow. Easy with that. Okay. Use it. Okay, come on. Both men. Use it now. Okay, Ray, I'm looking at you.
Our period's going to end 5-2. Stan Morrison, the junior from Williamstown High School, as we look at the crowd here. Hey, what, nicest gym in Gloucester County.
Oh, it's a beautiful gymnasium.
It's Green's choice, right?
Remember, we changed it. It was always it was their choice. Now.
Okay, and who had choice last period? Green took down. Right, it's your choice.
That's why scorekeepers are so important on the side, John. you're out there officiating a match, you get any kind of activity out there, it's tough to remember from one period to the next. So scorekeepers are ultra important. Haig fighting to come off the bottom. Oh my.
Nothing. Okay, let's work. Come on.
Morrison with that leg
Use
in
him
there,
on
and that's
top.
controlling.
Okay.
Hey.
Come on, bottom.
And he's doing a nice job on top. I mean, he's been
Yeah.
there for most of the second period, and now here the first 40 seconds. So
Yeah.
Keep working, guys. Come on, come on, come on, bottom man.
And what he has to do is he has to start tilting him, and the bottom man has to try,
Okay.
try and make
Keep
it
working, keep
an
working.
attempt to come up and get
Come
out.
on, bottom. I got a warning red. I got a warning red.
Kingsway gets warned for stalling.
Come on, keep working, keep working. You gotta use that now. Come on.
Inside a minute, we're down to 50 seconds
on.
remaining in the bout. Morrison in control. We have a stalemate call.
You're gonna have to get out to the side.
50
You-
seconds left, Voj.
You got a warning, Red. You got a warning.
Fresh start. It's ultra important for Morrison in this position to keep his man down the mat. He's only leading by 3 points. Morrison again with that crab ride.
Nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Trying to expose Haig's back. If he can get back points. Can't break the plane.
Keep working. Come on, use it.
"20 seconds to go in the match.
Okay, Red, I'm looking at you now. Come on, come on. Come on, keep working. Come on. Easy with
So
that.
Morrison, a nice job here to kick things off for Williamstown. He goes to 12-0.
I got a warning.
And a stalling point right at the end, so that's going to make it a 6-2 final.
Okay.
But that's one we talked about, though. Williamstown didn't need right away.
Absolutely. Now the question is, will that be momentum? Will
Get easy.
that carry over now?
Let's talk about bonus points, because we're getting ready to see Kevin Agrest, and he's known as a pinner vote.
He's a pinner, and the two losses he's had this year are both decision losses. So he's going to be coming out looking for a pin.
Okay, we have 145, the sophomore Mark Gattuso for Kingsway. He's 5-5 on the year.
And with Agresta coming out, if he comes out,
They can.
we got a change.
We already have our first change, vote.
Yep.
Look at the weigh-in sheet here. Matt Pontano, Pontano. Matt Pontano.
Matt Pontano.
But Gattuso doing his work real quick, getting a takedown. He's up 2-0.
Easy with that. Okay, you're good, you're good.
Pontano is a junior. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind of a record he has, John.
Okay, grab him off,
That
grab
was a
him off.
curveball. Obviously didn't expect him, so
So they're bumping Agresta up. Imagine they'll bump Apostle up as well. So it's
Sure.
the ball is rolling already.
Okay, let's work.
Tuso in with a 5-5 record, so he's got 10 varsity matches
Come on,
this
guys,
year
come
under
on.
his belt. And as you mentioned earlier, wrestling in the Beast of the East, wrestling in the other tournament that Kingsway wrestled in, the Tiger Classic down at AI DuPont in Delaware. Nice reversal.
well, deja vu, isn't it, Voj? I mean, this is how the first match started. Takedown, Kingsway, reversal, Williamstown.
Stay in. Stay in.
We'll go back to the center with 22 seconds left first period.
Okay, Ray.
3-0 lead for Williamstown on the team scoreboard. 2-2 at 145 pounds.
You got 22.
The ball is
22
rolling.
seconds. Okay, come on.
Talking with Roy Fenimore, the athletic director here, who was a head coach here for 6 years, as well as being one of the best officials in South Jersey during his career. He said that they're still a little banged up, Williamstown, missing a couple of kids that should be starting, and he figured it to be a close match tonight.
Red. Good choice.
And one thing we haven't talked about, what happens to Kingsway after this match, Vogue? They go to the Virginia Duels. A rough week for them.
First match is, I believe, on Friday morning.
Good, back off, back off. Look at your head. Your head's down on the side, okay? I got a caution. You understand that? Okay, you're good. On top.
Of course, they still have Buna and Absagami down the road.
Uh-huh.
Of course, and Delsey and Deppert, which is obviously their conference matches.
Right. Talked about Williamstown being coached by Dan
Easy
Calhoun,
now with that. You're good.
who
Use
had
that now.
a
You're
40
good. You're good.
wins
You're
and
good.
17 loss record. Now in his third year as head coach. Jesse Castro is now in his 8th year at Kingsway as the head coach. 118, 29, and 1.
And one state title.
One state
So
title.
trying to come out the back door here.
6 Tri-County Conference Royal Division titles. So it's his title he's defending.
Still green.
What do you think of the job that Williamstown's done so far in 1+ matches on top?
Well, I see there's a big leg influence in there, and I don't know whether that's Danny Calhoun's influence or whether it be John Jernigan, the assistant coach, who was a Williamstown graduate, or Anthony Vesper of Paul VI.
Here we go, green.
It's funny you bring up Fenimore because he was joking when he went by a little while ago that he got to bring up the riding time clocks.
Yeah.
That would definitely help Williamstown in this situation. But Gattuso is looking for a reversal here, maybe even one.
He's very close to a reversal. All he's got to do is pick up that ankle, cross face hard, spin behind, and he'll have to. Great job by Pontano to hold on to that leg and not surrender it. Nice counter by Pontano. You know, he held that leg tight.
Okay, let's go. Work up.
That
work
kept
up.
Gattuso from getting that reversal.
Come on, Green. Come on,
Last
Green.
15 seconds of the match. That's this period. So this is a big period for Pontano.
You know what, Vogue, in almost 6 minutes, Williamstown's been on top for almost 6 minutes, over 5.5 minutes in this match, and they have not let up a point, an escape or a reversal.
Amazing.
You know, we were yesterday talking about riding time and
yes,
should we bring it back? I kept this in the back of my head. I call it legal stalling.
And in a sense it is, but as I think as Bob Frederick mentioned, there is a skill involved with riding, and do it legally so you don't get called for the stalling. And that's what they're going to meet at the next level. But as he mentioned, the administration part of it is what's tough. Pontano fighting hard to come out. He's got his legs in. If he gets his legs in, he's going to get 2. And there it is. There's a reversal.
Now 4-2.
I think that was one of the reasons why Pontano's going to be in trouble here unless he's big trouble now.
Reverse back. 4-4.
Very fortunate you get caught on his back there.
Nice job by Gattuso.
Yes, excellent.
Okay, use it.
That's that 10 matches of experience.
And now he's using the legs.
Yep.
Come on, you gotta use it, come on.
And since Pontano used the legs himself, he ought to know a counter to this. Deep sit out. Gets the arm over the back. He's going to get at least one out of this. There's the one.
Tuso's going to need a takedown. 5-4 lead. Pantano.
45 seconds. Yep, as
and
I
it's
mentioned.
Pantano with the shot. Look at a stalemate, maybe.
Nothing yet.
I'm Pantano. I'm happy right there.
Well, he's got to be careful because Gattuso is very, very close to getting to himself. Pantano has to keep throwing the hips in there. Nothing yet. Go out of bounds.
Go neutral.
15 seconds remaining, John. What do you tell Pantano at this point?
Stall.
Circle, son.
He's got to watch out. Gattuso, nice shot.
Nice shot. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. How about that? Never got control.
So sort of an upset, folks. 6-0 Williamstown after 2, and they got Agresta still to go. We'll take a break. We'll be back from Williamstown High School. It's Tri-County Conference Wrestling on Channel 5. Welcome back to Williamstown High School. Williamstown leads 6-0 after 2 weights, and Kevin Agresta gets bumped up. I'll get it out, Voj, to 152 against Billy Widener, and a returning district champ.
Yeah, and Agresta is off to a good start this year himself. 9-2. His losses were to DePolito of West Deptford in the tournament, as you pointed out to me, and Pletcher of Rancocas Valley. Second in District 30 the last 2 years. 75 career wins. Second in the Overbrook tournament to DePolito. Billy Widener, first in District 31 at 135 pounds last year. Off to a 6-5 start this year. And apologies to Cindy Widener, John. When we were previewing this match, I forgot to mention Billy Widener's name, and my old classmate Cindy let me have it today.
And she let me have it too, but I blamed it on you, Voj. I think the key here for Widener is to stay away from that big move.
Yes, yes. Seems like if wrestlers can take Agresta the distance, they have a good shot at. Oh, look at that move there by Widener. Oh, brother. Oh, my.
Stay away from the big move and pick one up yourself.
Wow.
It's at about 1:04. Big pin. That could get Kingsway going, Voj.
Wow. That was huge. A huge, huge win for Kingsway.
Billy Widener coming in 6-5, and that's what I said. Throw the records out.
Yep.
Second.
Okay, 160. Theo Apostle, sophomore, with a good record, Voj, 10-2, going up against John Fadge, and a junior. This is his first varsity match.
First varsity match. He worked his way into the lineup, and as you mentioned, Apostle 10-2, first in the Overbrook tournament. And again, you would think the edge a little bit towards Williamstown this match, but after the last match, when you had a 10-2 record beaten by a 6-5 record, anything can happen out there.
And the question, it's got to pump up Kingsway, that win there.
Oh, huge. That was a huge win for Kingsway.
Come on, use that, use that.
Of course, Williamstown has 2 dual meet losses. One to Williamstown, I think, Voj, you were telling me they forfeited heavyweight that match. No.
Williamstown's lost to Haddonfield?
Right.
Yeah, that was one big 6 points for Haddonfield in that match. And, of course, there's a Pat Doyne, who's a veteran, who's been out injured and was not available for that match. And Roy Fenimore told me another wrestler by the name of Fulbrook has been sidelined with an injury. So That was a close match between Williamstown and Haddonfield.
Of course, their other loss to Rancocas Valley, who's a top 10 team. That was 41-30.
Yeah, and we looked at that one where the first 3 weight classes were a 1 or 2 point difference. If any of those are reversed, Williamstown very well could have beaten Rancocas Valley. Nice shrug by Fadgen, but did not get the takedown. Apostle comes right back. Gets the takedown himself.
Okay, don't break. Okay, Bugsy.
Take a look at the replay, Bojan. His pin. Watch Widener.
And here's Widener here, and you see Agresta. Now he's going to try and sit through here and come up, and he never got his hips across. And Widener just countered him, put him right to his back, got the takedown. There's the count going, and makes no mistake.
Let's go.
And look at that great picture by Chris Segura on the other side of the mat.
Yep.
Cheering that pin.
Okay, hold, okay,
2-0 after 1. That's where
Neutral.
there's an escape. Where Dan Calhoun was so demonstrative before the match when I talked with him, John, he said the little things are going to make a difference in this match. You know, where we're supposed to win, we have to win, and where we don't win, we can't get pinned.
Right. I think they definitely thought they were going to win at 152.
I don't think there's any question about it.
And I think it never crossed their mind that they'd give up 6.
And there's only about 8 pounds difference between the two. I know Agresta bumps up, so to speak. But they're lucky they went out of bounds there because Fadgen had
Step
Apostle
out.
in deep trouble.
You both stepped out, matter of fact.
Apostle weighing in at 149.5 pounds in this match. Fadgen almost 160, 159 too.
10-pound difference.
Keep working, come on.
That's what happens when you bump guys up. Now, mentally, if they can handle that, when you bump them up, 7-8 pounds shouldn't make a lot of difference because that's what you do in a wrestling room every day. You wrestle with a partner many times, a partner in a weight class above you.
Keep working, guys.
So you just have to be mentally prepared, not make mistakes out there.
Come on,
With
1 minute,
a
let's
wrestler
go.
with Widener's experience, you can't make that kind of mistake out there. If you're going to execute a move, it has to be 100% movement. It can't be a half move. And that was almost like a half move by Agresta. Widener
got,
took
55?
advantage of that, stuck his man.
That's a nice shot by Apostle.
A nice takedown. Oh, not take. I hadn't got it yet. Now he's got it. Nice takedown by Apostle.
Now 5-0. He's got to start thinking about bonus points now, Vogue.
Especially after the last bout that was wrestled out. Yes, most definitely.
Okay, Red, now I'm looking. Both men, let's go. Both men.
Got to work some kind of a
Use
move
it
where
on
he can turn
top.
his man over because
Come on, bottom.
if he stays parallel, he'll get warned. Tilt series.
Nelson, keep working. Come
Never
on.
broke the plane, so no back
Okay,
point.
use that on top. Okay, bottom, come on.
Start the third period with Apostle on top. 5-0. We're 6-6 team scoreboard.
We're neutral, here we
Our
go.
4th match of the evening.
Shut it. Shut it up.
Kingsway took neutral. Surprised me a little bit. Since Williamstown has 2 takedowns in the match.
Apostle working for his third.
And he's got it.
7-0. We'll see how long it takes Apostle to let him go.
Well, as Stevie Martin used to say when he was coaching on the sidelines for Great Bridge, cut him, son. You got confidence in your takedown moves. Now you got to start thinking about team points, bonus points.
It's gonna be off.
We're going to see the freestyle start.
Okay, on the rack. On the rack.
We saw that work before, Vogue.
Oh, yeah. If you think the guy's going to let you go and you don't move fast enough, the guy comes in with a near side cradle. Now you got to cut him loose.
Neutral.
And if you cut him loose, John,
Got to take him down. Well, at this point, you got to take him down and get an 8-point lead.
Okay, that's
So 7-1.
Yep.
And there's Apostle in on the leg again, looking for another takedown. Maybe more, trying to go right to his back.
Yep. Oh,
He
my.
does.
Oh, my. Oh, brother. Just didn't lock it up tight.
3 back points,
I'd cut him again, John.
Keep working.
12-1.
Well, maybe I wouldn't.
Too bad.
2 more, 14-1. Now we're talking maybe tech fall.
Well, he needs 2 more back points. He's got 38 and a half seconds to do it, John. Cutting him loose again.
Here we go.
Plenty of time.
Here we go.
There's
I don't know if I let him go, Voj. You better take him down right to his back here, because you might need every point you can get.
Yeah.
And you just turned him over. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my.
That's why we're over here and not there.
Yeah.
Two.
And he can't give 2 and 2 because when he put him on his back like that, he never had
Control.
control.
Keep wrestling.
So it's going to be a 14-point differential.
I never had control on the back.
I think it's a moral victory for Kingsbury. We have a question on the score.
Yeah.
We'll listen in.
I never had control. It was 2 takedowns. I held on the takedown. No control.
And that's the explanation that we recognize out there. Putting him on his back like that means nothing if you're not in control. When he finally got control, the wrestler come off his back. But as you mentioned, nice job by Fadgen in his first bout.
Some crazy finishes here. I mean, I don't have any control. I didn't have nothing. I had or anything.
Get ready for 171.
Did you go to the table? Did you go to the table?
Kingsbury sending out Tim Moore, a senior.
From Winkelstedt. Winkelspec.
Yep. I'm thinking we might see a forfeit in the next couple of weights, though.
Possibility.
Winkelspec 9-3, a junior. Moore 6-6, a senior.
And this is, again, it's a big match for Winkelspec, John. I mean, he has to make hay here. And Moore is not surrendering by any stretch of the imagination. Look at this. Behind, if he takes him to his mat, Winkelspec still turning. Moore with the takedown.
We go back to the center, 2-0 lead.
That is up.
Tim Moore. Williamstown leads 10-6.
Again, as we mentioned earlier, Tim Moore with a 6-6 record. So that's 12 varsity bouts he's been involved in this year.
Once you get on the elbow,
Caution
back
on
off.
Kingsway.
Once you get on the elbow, don't move it back up. Okay? Stay set. Stay set. Come on, here we go.
See the explanation there? When you put your hand on the elbow, you can't move it back up before that whistle blows. Winkelspec pops his head here. Well, he's got the reversal. He's got back points. Oh, my. Didn't lock it up. Two and three, a reversal and 3-point near fall.
Neutral, we're neutral.
Kingsway with the escape. Oh, you can see Winkelspec starting to develop a little bit of confidence, but Moore doing a great job of countering there. Almost got Winkelspec in big trouble.
Above the elbow.
Takedown 7-3, working for some back points. We're going to get some.
He's got the plane broken. He steps and drives a half, John. See, he just missed that half. But he's got to step over the body. Here it comes. Oh, my.
Does he have enough time, though,
No.
Voge? 10 seconds.
Need a big bridge for Moore. He's got a bridge up.
Nice job by Moore staying off his
Oh, my.
10-3 after 1.
Choice.
Mr. Moore can
Randy
thank that
Burr.
buzzer because when Winkelspeck brought him back in bounds, he had him flat as a pancake.
What do you want, Ray? We're neutral. You okay? You okay? You want injured?
Kingsway
Here we
choice
go.
again, John. Kingsway took neutral again.
Step on the line. Step on the line.
It worked for him last time, Voge. They ain't get teched.
Yeah?
Moore might feel more confident on his feet also. And Jesse Castro knows how these guys, how they are, where they are, better on top, bottom.
Yep. Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Still neutral.
Winkelspeck, I think,
Still
rushed his move.
neutral.
He had a takedown. He rushed it. That's where it's comforting to have an official with Marina's experience out there because he doesn't rush a call and he makes
Here we
sure
go.
who has
Step on the
what.
line. Step on the line now. Here we go. Stay in there. Come on.
Well, we obviously saw that in the last match, Voge, where he waited to give that takedown.
Yep. Yep. Winkelspeck a takedown again. He puts his man on his back again. Oh, brother. Oh, my. Oh, brother.
2 minutes, 58 seconds.
Wow.
Big pin.
Good job, guys.
16-6 Williamstown. We'll be right back after this timeout. And welcome back to Williamstown High School, Kingsway and Williamstown 16-6. The Braves lead. We're getting ready for 189 pounds. Take a look at this pin, Voge.
Oh, my. Slips that half right in
hands,
there,
guys.
lowers the body on top of the half, plants him on the mat.
Okay, we have a little lineup juggling here. Doug Enders, a sophomore, 1-6, going up against Mike Toomey. Toomey last year placed 8th in the state of New Jersey. Was in that tough weight class, Voge.
Yes, he was.
189.
Finished 8th in the state last year, so you know there was a lot of competition because Toomey is a very, very good wrestler.
Of course, Ryan Goodman was in that weight
got
class.
two.
Oh, yeah.
There's the takedown.
8-2 this year for Toomey with both losses in the Beast of the East. Second in the districts in 2003, first in the district last year, third in the region, 8th in the state. He is a good wrestler.
Good. Good. You're good. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my.
You got 3. You got 3. Team of the
Knows his
crowd.
team is trailing, knows what he has to do. He needs big bonus points. Oh, my. No mistake. Oh, brother. Oh, my.
Just a matter of time, Voge.
Yes,
There it is.
it is. Yep.
1 minute, 12 seconds.
Shake hands. Good job.
16-12. Williamstown. Williamstown getting what they wanted right there, though, keeping their junior, Max Janowski, who's 9-2, away from Toomey.
Yep.
Probably Janowski and I'm guessing Eric Vergara. Talk us through this one, Voge.
There he goes. Gets the near side arm. Just going to step right across, barring that arm. You bar that arm, use your body. It helps you turn the man right over. Grabs the far wrist, pulls that wrist through. steps through, you got no choice but to go on your back. And when Mike Toomey gets you on your back, it's history.
Okay, 20-some seconds into the period, Vogue. Vergara for Kingsway, is a sophomore, 1-3. Janowski, 9-2, a junior. Janowski usually goes 189, so giving up some weight here. Actually weighed in at 175, Vergara 195.
A 20-pound differential. But this is what
Wait for me, here we go.
Williamstown needs. They need Max Janowski to come up big at this point. He's 9-2 this year, second in the Overbrook tournament. Vergara, sophomore, 1-3, so you're going with a little bit of a gamble here. Janowski, the junior, against Vergara, the sophomore, so you would think the junior would have the advantage, but the sophomore has the weight advantage.
Janowski with the shot, so he can finish off.
He's got the takedown.
2-0 lead.
Williamstown is aggressive on their feet, John. And what Janowski has to do, he has to control those wrists. He wants to try and pull that through, get out to the side, see if he can get a move where he can start to turn his man over. This will be hard to do. He's trying to bar the arm behind the back, but when you got a guy that's 20 pounds heavier, sometimes
Keep working, guys. Come on.
it's a little bit difficult.
Okay, use that now. Okay.
Man at the bottom's got to push up. If he don't keep pushing up, he can get himself hit with a stalling call. And that's what he has to do, move up like that.
Keep working.
As you see Jesse Castro.
Offering words of encouragement. 6 times Castro has led his teams to the Tri-County Conference World Division Championship, 4 times to a district championship, 3 times to a South Jersey Group 2 championship, 2 times to the South Jersey Group 3 championship, and has won a Group 2 state championship.
They were riding high last year, Vogue, going into the state Group 3 finals against Phillipsburg before the state liners hit.
Get a reversal there that increases the score to 4-0.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Janowski trying to bar that arm behind the back. Step through. If he steps through, he gets a half. Oh, my. Oh, brother. Oh, my.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, brother.
228. The pin, 22-12. In favor of Williamstown. You're ready to go to heavyweight, Vogue, and Kingsway's obviously the favorite here.
Oh, I would think.
Heavy favorite here. Cody Berry, an outstanding sophomore at 9-5. The freshman Steve Kelly for Williamstown, 2-6. Take a look at the pin again, Vogue.
There it is. Watch him bar the arm behind the back. See him? That's a Tom Curl move. See that? Bracing the arm behind the back like that.
Yes, Vogue, I see it.
Stick it right in there. Drive him over. Use your hips. Throw the half in. And get good balance.
Fingers there, ball. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Steve Kelly, as you mentioned, against Cody Berry.
One of the 4 freshmen we'll see for Williamstown today.
Well, there are weight differences there,
Stay middle.
John. Cody Berry weighs
243, Kelly 195. Big difference.
5. Well, Cody Berry just has to start. He has to be the one to stop the bleeding at this point. Williamstown wins in 5 weight classes out of the first 7. So we've reached the halfway point with Williamstown winning 5 of the 7 bouts.
Cody Berry's one of those kids, Vogue, you heard about when he was coming into high school. Fortunately for him last year, Kingsway had some pretty good wrestlers up top and didn't get to see a whole lot of action last year. Did get some action, but played football as a freshman and obviously this year.
And it'll be interesting to see somewhere down the line. Certainly won't be in a dual meet and it won't be in the districts, but I'm sure the possibility exists in the regionals where Demetrius Hester, the sophomore from Paulsboro, and Cody Berry, the sophomore from Kingsway, may meet up. And as you've told me, Cody Berry
52.
has wrestled Hester
52
before.
seconds.
I think they wrestled a couple times. I heard they split. No, I haven't seen it, so, hearsay. Yeah, don't take that one to the bank.
No, I think that's going to be an interesting match when and if it does happen. Like I say, it wouldn't happen before the regionals.
Both guys.
It's unfortunate if you're Jim Kelly in this situation, you're being told by, or Steve Kelly, you're being told by your coaching staff, you're the decided underdog. You got to go out there and tie up his wrist, keep motion, keep moving around, try not to get caught on your back.
Yeah, when you're giving up all that weight, I don't want to tie up. Look, there's trying to the big throw. Watch out.
Some excitement out there. Kelly's not backing off, John.
Play my whistle.
He was throwing with them.
I'm glad he threw him that way over in that direction there, because if he threw him this way, you'd have to grab him.
I have you, Vogue. Got your back.
Stay in. Come on, both men.
Nicky B used to want to dive under the table, didn't he?
Yeah. Nicky had you. He just joke around. I know Nicky'd cover you. Nothing after the first period.
And almost a headlock takedown there. So 0-0 after one.
Berry got that move in there late, but I think he sees he might be able to use it a little bit later. We'll start on the bottom. Just where you want to be if it's 0-0 in the second period.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. You good? Come on.
Absolutely, because if it goes overtime and it's tied up in overtime, when it gets to that sudden victory 32nd period, first point scored will get the option. Kelly doesn't try and stay on him and get rolled, so he just gives him the intentional escape.
There's the throws again.
And usually there it is. There it comes. He almost had it in the first period. He's got it solid in this period. Oh, my. Oh, brother. Oh, my.
Your arms in there. Your arms in there.
Oh, brother.
A lot of time to fight it off.
Yeah, that's too much time. What Berry has to do is get off his knees. There you go. Just chest to chest.
2 minutes, 54 seconds.
Could not stay away from that headlock takedown.
We're going to take a break. Williamstown leads Kingsway 22-18. We'll be right back. Okay, Vogt, here's that throw that led to that pin.
Here it comes, a headlock takedown, and you see Berry be very careful to stay in bounds. Had his man entirely in bounds, locks up that headlock, and then it was just a matter of time.
It almost looked like Kelly trying to throw Berry. Berry just, he knew he was stronger.
Oh yeah, he stayed right with it. Plus he had the weight advantage.
103 pounds, Justin Salvatore, sophomore, 4-3 for Kingsway. Kurt Cuselo, a freshman, 10-2, and Cuselo's in a little bit of trouble.
Big trouble. Big takedown by Salvatore. Big takedown. Definitely got back points. You can't get out of this, John. It's locked up tight. Oh my.
There's the Dragons on their way back. They now take the lead. 28-14, 52 seconds on the pin.
Oh my.
Nice win for Salvatore, Vogt.
Big win. Big win.
24-22 Kingsway.
Gives his team the lead.
First time.
First time? Yeah, you're right.
112.
That's where Kingsway can start to make hay, John, with a little bit more experience at this point.
We have a sophomore, Ryan Dorman, for Kingsway, 7-5. against Joe Magoli. Magoli's just a freshman with a 10-2 record. But as you said, Votes, the experience factor.
Got a sophomore out there who's been to the Beast of the East. He's been to another tournament over in Delaware.
2.
And he gets the takedown.
He's got his 2.
Dorman with the experience, even though not as glossy a record. Bonus points are so huge, John. Williamstown with a 5-4 advantage in bouts 1, and yet they're behind by 2 points because of the bonus points.
Okay.
And I'm looking down the line. I don't see Kingsway losing this match, Vogt.
No, not at this point.
Okay, keep working.
Dorman dominating at this point.
You got 50 seconds, guys.
By
Come on,
just
keep
a
working.
2-0 score.
Use that now.
All these good young wrestlers for Kingsway. I mean, that's just I guess it tells you a lot about the program that Jesse Castro has. I mean, the numbers are there for Kingsway every year.
Yeah, well, and good programs, many times you'll hear the saying, they don't rebuild, they reload. You had a lot of veterans, as you mentioned earlier, who were lost to graduation. But if you have these young kids in the wings, much like the Apsigami program, when it comes their time to step out there and wrestle varsity, they're ready. Mm-hmm. They've been beat up already in the practice room.
And obviously, Jesse not in favor of going from 14 weight classes to 12, as he mentioned to us yesterday.
Mm-hmm. If you can keep a good foundation of JV and junior programs going, 14 is your cup of tea. Too many schools nowadays don't have that depth. Even the big schools.
We mentioned Clearview, Vogt.
Yes.
I mean, they're a Group 3 school that's bordering Group 4 anytime soon.
Yep.
And you've talked to Ralph Ross Jr. And if your town doesn't have a good feeder program, I mean, the numbers aren't going to be there in high school.
Absolutely. Plus, as we mentioned on the show, kids have to be willing to pay their dues. They have to be willing to be a backup.
Okay.
See Dan Calhoun, the assistant coach, starting to worry a little bit now, I think. I think he saw a couple things that didn't go his way. I don't think he expected Agresta to lose.
And I don't think he expected to get pinned at 103 either.
No, not sending a wrestler out there with a 10-2 record against a wrestler with a 4-3 record.
Okay, let's work. Work out. We're neutral.
The intentional escape. And Dorman with the first takedown in the match, so he has no qualms about working from his feet.
Still neutral. Okay, watch the knee. Watch the knee.
Potentially dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, that knee only goes a certain way.
Okay?
You don't want to bend it the wrong way.
Come on, let's work.
The goalie picking up that near ankle. He's got to get a crossface in there and spin behind. And of course, Lehman looking for a Peterson. Peterson move. There, almost got it. Still no takedown.
So Dorman got that early takedown, Votes. He's in control 2-1, looking for some more points though. And is the aggressor. He gets the takedown right there. 4-1 lead.
And can get back points out of it.
Keep working. Okay, now use him.
A run out of time though. Looks like here in the second period, under 5 seconds left. He has a 4-1 lead.
Go in. Easy now.
And he'll take that lead into the third period.
Okay, ready for choice. Down. Red is down.
Magnolia freshman with that 10-2 record. There you see the sophomore 7-5 Ryan Dorman.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, Ryan Dorman, 12 varsity bouts, and I think the competition just a little bit stiffer for what he's seen so far as opposed to what Magnolia has seen.
Still green. Still green.
Dorman throws his hips in here. He'll get a reversal. Pop his head. There it comes.
Still green.
Not yet, but there it is.
2.
Now 6-1.
Just seemed to be a matter of time.
Now he's got to start thinking about bonus points.
Yeah, with a 5-point lead, he's got to turn his man over. If he gets some near fall points,
Okay, let's work.
he can work toward a major.
Trying to wear his man down.
You got to work up.
And doing it.
Use it now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep it across. That's it.
Not a
Keep it
big weight
across.
difference.
What might that weight difference be?
1 pound.
1 pound.
Just under a pound.
Yeah.
111.8 to 110.9.
Can't let that slide up here, right? Get down. Come on. Here we go. 27 seconds.
28 seconds left. Dorman with the 6-1 lead. Kingsway leads 24-22.
And Kingsway, I think, definitely in the driver's seat at this point, even though the team score is relatively close.
Keep it across. Be good. Keep it across.
Under 10 seconds. Still 6-1. Dorman still trying for those back points.
Okay, keep working.
I
Let's
don't
go.
think he's going to have enough time, so he's going to hold on, win 6-1. Kingsway takes a 27-22 lead. We'll take a break, come back with more wrestling action from Williamstown High School. Back at Williamstown High School, John Mondelli with John Vogening. Tri-County Royal Division wrestling action. Kingsway leads Williamstown 27-22, about 119 pounds. Voge, we started today at 140. It's been Kingsway of late, and right now it's 119 pounds. Keith Lehman, a junior, against Kentre Harbin, a sophomore.
And Lehman, second in the districts last year at 103 pounds. As you mentioned, 6-4 this year. Harvin 6-6. But I think Lehman definitely has the advantage here. I saw Harvin wrestle against Haddonfield, and he went out there and was aggressive in the first period, but then ended up getting pinned. And I would not be surprised if he doesn't have trouble in this match.
Look at that shit. Hey, Tate.
Takedown for Lehman early. It's 2-0.
Let me get it.
Junior against the sophomore.
Of course, Vogue, we talk high school wrestling every Tuesday from 7 to 8. If you missed that, you can watch it from
Let me try it a couple times.
10 to 11. High school wrestling report. We had a nice
It
show
was just popped out.
Tuesday night. Each week we have a guest. I had a couple good guests the week I was out. I had Ralph Ross Jr. and Ralph Ross Sr. on, and last week Bob Frederick. A lot of coaching wins between Ross and Frederick.
Oh, huge. Huge. Of course,
That was
Frederick,
my
the
time.
winningest,
Okay, here we go.
Ralph Ross Sr., the winningest
Yeah,
coach in
it's
state
wrong.
history
It's
with
wrong.
601 wins.
And next week you're working on what? Bruno Sammartino or somebody like that to come in. Oh, wrong wrestling, huh?
Never a dual meet between Frederick and Ross during their careers. Ralph Ross was in the same district as Paulsboro for a few years before they redistrict. There was always speculation over the years who was the better team when they didn't wrestle head up. Much like the conversation I'm sure goes around South Jersey about Kingsway and Paulsboro and
Camden Catholic and Paulsboro.
Camden Catholic and Paulsboro and other matchups.
Well, right now that's about it because everybody else wrestles each other. Kingsway wrestles Absegami, Paulsboro wrestles Absegami, Camden Catholic wrestles Absegami. And Village, with your clout, I'm sure you can get those matches done.
Tried to get a quad one time with Paulsboro, Phillipsburg, Pemberton, and
Highland.
Keep working.
And it never materialized. I said, do it for charity. But we just couldn't get them together. Of course, Paulsboro ended up...
I was going to say, Lehman almost had Harvin in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. Paulsboro did end up eventually wrestling Phillipsburg head up. They did wrestle Pemberton head up, but never wrestled Highland head up. And of course, what did we see in the paper the other day? Clayton beat Highland in a duel.
Keep working. Come on, Green.
How
Come on,
times
Green.
have changed.
20 seconds. Nothing.
I know it's not over till it's over, Voj. But I'm going to start looking ahead at the Tri-County Royal, and the next big test for Kingsway to defend their title is January 29th. When they travel to, no, it's home. When they have Delsey.
Neutral.
A home match. It's an afternoon match. Of course, a big day of wrestling in South Jersey that day. Of course, Paulsboro and Absecammy is also that day. And then we get to see if Deptford's for reals. Deptford takes on Kingsway on Wednesday, the 2nd. So while Williamstown and Delsey are wrestling in the 2nd, another big matchup in the Trico Royal, Deptford-Kingsway.
Another Kingsway takedown.
Now 4-0.
Okay. So use that now.
Harvin's going to be in a little bit of trouble here, Voj. Fought his way out of it.
Keep working.
He's still not out of trouble all the way, though. The leg rides in. Now he's exposed. Oh, my. He's in big trouble now.
That's 6.
Oh, brother.
33-22 Kingsway.
2:53, the time of the fall. And Kingsway is starting to pull away.
Take a look, Voj. He worked on this move a couple times. He finally got it.
Yeah, he's barring the arm there.
What's this,
Uses
25?
his body.
Where we
Turn his
start
man.
at? 2 more?
Starts getting trouble. Throws the leg in to save himself. Still has the gets to the crossface. And he's going to pry the half from the other side. Puts his hand on the head, pries him over, keeps the legs in tight, and just pulls his man back. See that bars that near arm? And that's curtains.
Okay, Voj, interesting match here. 125 pounds. Leo Dorman, forget that 11-4 record because we talked about the competition against Rocco Panarella, 11-0 with sophomore.
And Panarella is an established wrestler because last year he was a district champion as a freshman, 26 wins last year. So Panarella is for real.
And he's at the same weight class he was last year.
Yeah, Dorman was second in District 31 at 112 pounds last year, so he moved up a couple of weights.
Easy. Tap the head, not the face.
Panarella in on the single, switches to a double. Almost a stalemate situation.
Nice job by Dorman there. You can see the fundamentals kicking in there, fighting that takedown.
Right, fighting it off. You're absolutely correct. Now, Dorman's been through these wars before.
Nice job working his legs, too.
Yeah, Dorman holding on. He's doing exactly what he has to do. Nice move by Panarella to spin there and get out of that. and gets a takedown. All the same move.
Easy, break easy. Green's up.
So the sophomore, Rocco Panarella, trying to make a statement.
Okay, here we go.
District champion against the district runner-up.
Caution green. You're out front. Relax.
Caution
get
on
on there a little quicker
Williamstown.
when I wave you, okay? A little quicker. Okay. On top.
You see those legs again by the Williamstown wrestlers, Coach.
Yes, I see.
Nothing.
And gonna run. I was gonna say he's gonna run out of time here, but if you get those legs in like that and throw that half and try and pry the man over, you're going to get back points.
Red's your
It's
choice.
2-0 after one, Williamstown.
Red defers. Green. Green is down.
Boy, this drive to Williamstown
set,
reminds
don't
me of
rock
my
now,
days
you're
at
good.
C&H,
Okay, on
these long
top.
rides.
A little too quick.
Caution against Kingsway. Starting to move before the whistle. Each have one caution.
Gang, come on,
Should
come
be
on.
another caution
Wait
there.
for me.
Caution
Relax.
Kingsway.
Think about it. Relax a little bit. Don't try to beat me, okay?
That's the second caution, John. The next one, everyone after this, if Kingsway gets any more cautions, it'll be a point.
Of course, Vogt, you were, I think it was you yesterday saying in college, they don't even give you time. They just blow that whistle right away, don't they?
Yeah, but usually the college wrestlers will have that elbow right away. A lot of times the officials check the elbow and check the hand on the navel. But in college, that hand no sooner gets near the navel, and they're blowing the whistle. They're high strung out there, so you don't want to hesitate much.
Use it now, come on.
I noticed the official in the
Easy with that, easy with
match the
that.
other night was, checking the hand on the elbow, checking the hand on the belly button, and waiting as you see the reversal coming out the back door. And that just leads guys to want to start quickly.
Halfway through this 125-pound match, Vogt, very impressed by Panarella.
Very sound technique out there.
Keep working, come on.
Now you see Panarella is getting in trouble because he tried to throw that leg in, and when you know legs are coming, all you gotta do is put your arm in a way there, and this is what happens. You come right out the back door and get a reversal like Dorman did.
Cuts the lead in half. 25 seconds left, second period. It's called the Mondelli jinx, by the way, Vogt.
To start complimenting him, and he gets in trouble. If you're going to throw the legs in, you have to be able to do it quickly, because if the bottom man gets that elbow in against his body, and he's going to catch that leg as you're trying to throw it in, and then you're in trouble. Many times they'll come right out the back door on that.
Easy. Come on, Green.
Panarella uses his legs too, so when Dorman throws the legs in, Panarella ought to know the way to get out of that situation.
Got it to third.
Down.
Kingsway on the defense.
Let it down. Here we go.
See a freestyle start. He doesn't take a chance of getting reversed again. Well, let's watch his technique, though, Vogt.
Oh, he went right for that cradle off that. Now he's going to let him go.
Neutral.
It's now 4-3.
Let him go like that in a close match, John.
Yeah, but I think you got to take him down, Vogt.
You got to take him down.
course, that's what Dorman's thinking too.
Oh, yeah, but absolutely. He tries to drag through. Panarella, he's got to throw his hips in. Got to get up on his toes.
Dorman's doing a nice job, though.
Dorman's coming right back on him. Going to get the 2. There, he's got the 2.
Takes the lead, 5-4.
He's got to be careful he doesn't get caught in a split scissors here. Now the pressure is on Panarella because he's got to come off the bottom in a hurry.
Panarella had a 4-0 lead. Five straight points for Dorman.
Again, Dorman throwing the legs in, so Panarella
Here we go.
used the legs himself.
Come on,
You ought to
man.
know what the counter is to this.
Okay, both of you guys,
dangerous.
come on, you gotta start
Now, if he
working. You
keeps
just
throwing the
can't-
legs in
you
like
just
that,
can't
John
brace
doesn't
up.
try and
You
turn
gotta
his
work
man. He
for
could get
fall
hit for a
on top.
stalling
Come on,
warning,
here we
so
go.
he's got to be careful. He's got to break his man down right away if he's going to throw the legs in.
Okay, use it
5
now.
seconds.
Dorman doing a good job of just keeping the pressure on the head. Potentially dangerous.
Here we go.
Now Panarella's running out of time, John. 24 seconds. He's got to explode off the bottom if he hopes to at least get a point to tie it up. Those legs going right away.
Dorman has to watch he doesn't get reversed.
Yeah, well, Panarella trying to pull the arm through. He's going to run out of time because the legs are in there tight.
Nice job by Dorman.
Great job of countering.
Down 4-0, comes back 5 straight points, picks up the win. It's now 36-22, Kingsway.
Big win for Kingsway.
Shake hands. Good match, guys.
We'll take a break. The Dragons lead. We'll have more wrestling action after this. Welcome back, and Kingsway clinched the match, Voge, with that win right there.
That come from behind win, as you mentioned. Dorman down 4-0, battles back. Gets a reversal in the second, gets an escape in the third, gets a takedown, and that decided the match 5-4, and that clinched the meet, barring any team points deducted.
I got 2.
I got it. Now Wheeling's 5-3 as a freshman against another freshman, John Renard. Of course, Renard only has 1 match under his belt. He had been injured, according to Coach Castro, so he's 1-0.
And Wheeling 5-3.
2 takedowns. You're down.
But the meet has been decided. That was a great comeback win by Dorman.
And Renard with the only takedown here. This is a kid I hear from other people, from some people that they expect big things from before he's done, Voge. Renard.
Well, just a little bit of time he's been out there, his record is deceiving so far because he looks in complete control there. Looks very confident out there.
Okay, easy with it. You're good with it. Everything's good.
Got the leg in. If he gets that arm behind his head in
Bring it
guillotine
up.
situation.
Bring it to me.
It's so hard to get anymore in a guillotine because
Yeah, but you can't
you know,
let his elbow
potentially
pop out
dangerous
like that.
situation with the shoulder.
Come on. Okay.
Trying for a three-quarter Nelson. If he keeps that near leg hooked, locks this up, rolls the shoulders through, he could get a three-quarter Nelson. That's what he's trying for.
Oh, he's constantly working out there.
Now he's going to the cradle, near side cradle. Oh my. Oh my. From one combination to another. He looks very impressive.
Trying to free up his legs.
Yeah, if he gets that leg around, there he goes, right there. Oh my. Oh my. Nice move to the cradle.
You got 3.
Skinner rush to move, gets the back points, 5-0 lead after 1.
We're neutral.
One more match to go after this one, Vogt. We'll see another Tri-County Conference matchup in about a week. Well, actually a week when we go to Clearview, right? Deptford, Clearview.
Deptford and Clearview.
I got 2.
There's
Another
2 more.
takedown.
7-0.
Very patient wrestler. Fundamentally very sound so far.
Okay, easy with that. You're good. You're good.
Got the leg in. Uh-oh.
More back points, Vogt.
More back points. If he stretches him out. Oh, my. Oh, brother.
We got 3 right.
Now 10-0.
Keep working. Come on.
We're looking at Tech Fall territory here.
Vogt, Saturday night, we're going to get to see a pretty good freshman for Jackson. That's Scott Winston.
Yes.
I mean, before he even wrestled in high school, and you looked on the rankings, he was like ranked in the top 10, 15 in his weight class in the country before he wrestled a varsity match.
What weight do you think he'll go on Saturday night?
Oh, he goes around 40, so we'll see.
Should be
Bring it
interesting.
down.
Paulsboro's never beaten Jackson, John.
No, Chris, we'll
got
see that
35
match, but
seconds.
we're going to tape a good one
Hold
Monday
on.
night, Vogt. That's Paulsboro against Caesar Rodney.
Team from Delaware, Dover, Delaware area that had won 128 straight matches until the Easton duels, right?
Right, and they got beat twice in that match by 2
Keep
teams
working.
ranked nationally. Easton, I think, is 6th in the country, and they lost to Nazareth, who's ranked ahead of Caesar Rodney in the country, and both of those matches went down to the last weight
Use
class.
it. Come on. Come on. Roseman, let's go.
Should be interesting.
Right, of course, Kingsway probably has
Above,
seen some of the
above the-
Caesar
that's it,
Rodney
above the
wrestlers.
elbow.
They had 4 wrestlers place in the Beast.
Beast of the East.
Come on,
Caesar
Green,
Rodney
come on,
placed,
Green.
finished 11th in the Beast of the East.
Of course, Kingsway goes to that tournament every year.
Red is down.
10-0 lead as we go to period
Let him
number
get set
3.
up, put you on. Okay, you good? On top.
Get to see Bernard work from the bottom.
If he's as proficient on the bottom as he was on his feet and on top, he should be coming out of here.
He's looking for the 5-point move, Vogt.
Breathe,
Reversal
Jack.
to the back.
You're good. You're good.
And Wooling for a freshman, 5-3.
Oh, look at that nice move there. Just step right over.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Free his arm. Throw his hip in.
Still green.
Still doesn't have the 2.
No. Just a matter
We
of
got 2
seconds.
red.
There it is.
Come on, let's work.
Now 12-0.
I got a full
Potentially
Nelson.
dangerous.
Illegal
One
hold.
Good point. 12-1.
Both were on at one time. Understand that? Okay, get down.
Not quite sure what that penalty point was for. He
Full
might-
Nelson, he
Full
said,
Nelson,
Coach.
he got it? Okay.
Here we go. Let's work. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, let's work.
Be interesting if we see that Bernard let him go, maybe work on his feet.
Yeah. Got high, a little high there. I'd be careful if you throw the leg in. You don't want to come back up over the shoulders. If you do, you just put yourself in jeopardy. But Renard looks very sound out
Come on,
there.
use that.
Kind of think the way he was dumping him before that I would do what you're suggesting, John. I'd cut him loose.
25 seconds.
25 seconds to go. But they don't need bonus points at this point.
Nope.
They've already won the meet.
Nothing, nothing.
We'll try for it to the end. He won't get it. 12-1.
Keep it across.
Right now, it'll be 4 more points for Kingsway, and it makes it 40-22. The Dragons, 12-1 win for the freshman. He's now 2-0.
Shake hands. Good match, guys.
And it brings us to the final match of the evening.
And where Williamstown had won 5 of the first 7 bouts, John, Williamstown has answered right back. They've won 6 in a row.
135, it is Chad Lawler, sophomore, 3-5 for Kingsway against the junior Dominic Faseglia, 7-3 for Williamstown.
And Lawler, the more experienced of the 2 wrestlers here, John. Deceiving 3-5 record. 21 wins last year, first in District 31 at 145 pounds. Now he's down 2 weights. I know you were pretty impressed with Lawler last year.
Absolutely.
He's one of a stable of fine wrestlers last year for Kingsway.
And it's good for a kid like him because he came into a team and had a lot of veterans, a lot of leadership. So, you know, there was not that, I don't think as much pressure when you come into a situation like that, Voch.
Yeah, plus he had to take the available weight class, and he wrestled up last year, so, you know, maybe he's more comfortable at this weight this year. Of course, when you open up with the Beast of the East tournament, you're almost automatically looking at a couple of losses in there unless you are the caliber of a Landolt from Holy Cross, who got to the finals, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Kevin Noddy of Holy Cross. See the takedown.
Of course, Kingsway has had a champion at the Beast of the East, you know, Voch. Brandon Becker.
Brandon Becker is in the big time now, wrestling for Indiana.
Yeah, I noticed, I saw an article. It's a guy that does a real good job in the Courier. Does a college column every Saturday. And he had an article on him. I can't remember the writer's name, but he does a nice college column every Saturday.
Try to keep track of the local guys.
We got 30, guys. We got 30.
Of course, I speak of the
Keep working. Come on,
Voge.
use it.
And of course, interestingly, when you go into college, and wrestlers leave South Jersey and you go into college, there just aren't that many opportunities anymore. I think Bob Frederick was telling us when he was in that there's more high schools in New Jersey with wrestling than there are college programs across the country, Division 1, 2, 3.
And there we see Joanne Salvatore, her sons, wrestle here at Kingsway. And Mrs. Becker.
No, back off, back off, back
Another
off.
Becker coming up in a couple years. Curtis Becker.
Curtis.
Okay, on top.
I've been watching that talent for a few years at Curtis.
It's going to be a good one.
I just know the kid's funny. Character. Don't want to put the pressure on him early.
No pressure in that family.
We got 4.
Robert did what he had to do. Brandon did what he had to do, and I'm sure Curtis will do what he has to do.
2-0 as we head to period number 2.
Just win, and you're welcome in the front door again.
Red
In the
defense.
last 40 minutes, Votes, it's gotten a lot quieter than it was
Green is down.
when we were midway through this match.
Well, You know, there's a lot of enthusiasm early.
Okay, he's set. On top.
There you go, Voch. The High School Wrestling Report Tuesdays at 7 and 10. We talk high school wrestling for an hour. Usually have a pretty good guest, as we talked about some of the guests we've had already. Bob Frederick, Ralph Ross Sr., Ralph Ross Jr. Plan on having Gary Papa on down the road, talk to some high school wrestlers. We're going to try and, we talked about this, Voch, trying to line a couple up on Monday to come out to Paulsboro so we can talk to them and get them on the show.
Yeah, that would be neat. That would be neat.
Okay, use that now. Come on, come on, come on.
Dual meets are starting to heat up now. All the holiday tournaments are over.
Only one.
Nothing yet.
Only one.
We're looking for some back points. So once again, we
Okay,
talked about
come
the
on,
records,
let's work,
Voch. You see a kid, Lawler, 3-5 against Viseglia, 7-3.
Well, caliber of competition so far. I'm sure the Williamstown wrestlers have not met the caliber of competition that Kingsway has met.
I mean, you look at the Williamstown schedule. Opened up with Mainland, Cape May, Lower Cape May, I think that is, Gloucester Catholic, the Overbrook Holiday Tournament, Pennsville, Haddonfield Highland, Millville, Ocean City, and Rancocas Valley before tonight.
Of course, the only two teams that are really highly competitive teams among those teams you mentioned were Haddonfield and Rancocas Valley. And of course, we saw what Haddonfield ran up into the other night against Paulsboro, 56-10.
There's the takedown now, 4-1. Of course, with the conference matches coming up for them against Delsey.
Come on, guys, we got 20.
And they also have a dual meet, or a tri-meet
Come on, use
actually,
that
at
now, come
Winslow,
on.
so they have a chance to go up against another top 10 team.
They have an ambitious schedule. They're 7-2 out of the gate. That's good early going, but
It'll be interesting to see, Voch, if
competition gets tougher.
the Tri-County Royal can put 4 teams in the Group 3 playoffs in South Jersey.
That would be interesting.
I know it's tough because you have some of those Shore Conference teams that are also in Group 3.
Red is
but a lot
down.
of those are Group 4 schools. And then, so you look at the Deptfords in the Williamstowns versus Kingsway and Delsey. They're always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
4-1 lead, Chad Lawler. We head into the third period. Kingsway leads 40-22. They've already clinched the match.
Yeah, Lawler, nice sit out, turn in there, and Viseglia just didn't get off his knees. And if you don't get off your knees in this sport, you're not going to stay in control.
Now 5-1. Seglia trying to lock up for the big move here, huh?
Yes. There you go. He's trying. Well, I think he was trying for the dump, Lawler.
I got 2.
He missed it. Viseglia didn't give up and got the takedown.
Now 5-3.
Easy with that, easy with that. Keep working. Come on, come on.
Into the final minute.
Okay, use it now. Come on, come
Viseglia,
on.
if he wants to stay alive, has got to get
Come on,
back
Red.
points here.
Come on, Red. Bottom, come on, bottom.
Here comes Lawler out. Steps over. It's a reversal.
Now 7-3. Voch going to have an interview after this match, and I think you got to go with Billy Weiner with his big pin.
No question. I mean, that was a huge win. You see Viseglia not giving up, gets a reversal.
Now 7-5.
Keep working. Come on, come on. Come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. Keep working.
And you know, one thing we haven't seen a lot today, Voch, is stalling.
No. Don't think we've had one stalling call the whole match. A tribute to both teams because that means they keep moving.
He's going to have to go for the big throw right now. But it's Lawler. It's going to get the takedown at the buzzer. There it is. (10-5).
Good match,
Lawler over
guys. Good match.
Viseglia, 43-22. It's nice win for Kingsway, Voch.
Huge win. That's a good step towards defending their title.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout. You're going to get me in trouble. Welcome back to Williamstown High School. Kingsway wins 43-22. Voj, an interesting match, but things turned around when this guy right next to us, Billy Weiner, came through.
Turned around early because Williamstown won the first two bouts, and Agresta coming out is a pretty accomplished wrestler in his own right, but he met his match tonight.
Okay, well, I'm going to speak loud, Voj, because we can pick us up on this mic, but his mom's over there taping, so we're going to make sure she picks up this interview. What were you thinking? Because you know he's got the big move.
I was just thinking, go out there hard, mean, determined to pin this guy, you know. I know he can last all 3 periods, so I had to come out there strong.
Well, we talked about this the whole time, about the records of the Kingsway wrestlers. It's a little bit deceiving because you guys are in those tough tournaments. You know, Williamstown comes in with some pretty good records. You just look at those records and just throw them aside?
Yeah, they're all in Jersey, you know. They haven't really wrestled their matches, you know. They're all like okay teams and all, but we go to competitive tournaments and all and get experience, and that's how we compete.
Tri-County Royal, it's always Kingsway, Delsey, but it's nice to have some other competition, Williamstown and Deptford this year. What's Coach talk about at the start of the year? What's he stress?
Stress, don't get pinned, and you pin when you got him on his back, you know. Constantly pin the guy. Keep working, don't stop. That's all I got to do.
Go ahead, Voj.
I think, well, that's what I was going to say, what Billy was saying there. I think the bonus points are paramount in dual meet competition and, of course, tournament competition. But also another point that you made, starting the season off in the Beast of the East, it's a shock for some new guys in the lineup to see the caliber of competition they have to go through. And then, of course, to have another tournament where I don't know how many, like 30 teams in that tournament. So it was a good conditioner, I think, for the Kingsway team to come in here and have a stepping stone towards defending the title. And, of course, as we mentioned tonight, with Williamstown winning the first 2 bouts, somebody had to stop the bleeding, and that you did. Talk us through that move.
Well, I had him in the front headlock, and he hit a pretty good shot on me, but he made a mistake by going under his hips. So I just pulled right through, pushed him over, you know, and he landed right on his back, and I stuck him.
You guys don't get a time to celebrate too long because you leave, what, tomorrow?
Yeah, we go to Virginia tomorrow at 12.
Talk about that, the Virginia Duels. Now, I mean, this is your junior year, so you've been down there before. What's that like?
It's rough, you know. It's a great experience, though. You see some great wrestlers, some great teams. It's all a learning thing. It's all about learning.
Congratulations. Next time I see you in Vesuvius, I want some free wings for this interview.
Me too.
You got it? Oh, okay. You know what? I'll get you some wings after that one. Make sure it's after the season. I don't want you to have to cut weight. Voj, big match, huh?
Oh, a real big match, and a great start for Kingsway. I mean, I know they had one Royal Division match earlier than this one, but, you know, I think a little bit deceiving when you see Williamstown have 9 matches under their belts already and have a 7-2 record. That's very impressive. But, again, as you mentioned, with the caliber of competition that Kingsway faces early in the season, the newcomers in the lineup get their baptism early, and they get a rough baptism. So now they're into the dual meet competition, and they have their sights set on another championship.
Right. This is Kingsway's conference to lose. Delsey's got a good team. Deptford and Williamstown, you know, they got to prove themselves first.
Absolutely. I'm you know, Delsey, don't be fooled by the score against Paulsboro. That was a great night for Paulsboro that night, but Delsey came right back with a good quad win, and then they followed up with a win over Delran. So they're not going to concede the title by any stretch of imagination to Kingsway. Kingsway will earn it if they win it again.
Okay, final score, Kingsway wins tonight over Williamstown, 43-22. For John Vojting and the entire crew, I'm John Mondelli. We'll see you next time.